Hello guys, welcome to IAS Yatri. So today is 2nd November 2023 and we are going to discuss your daily topic discussion of UPSC Sociology optional subject, and today is Unit 3, Unit 4 Sociological Thinkers, and thinkers will be Max Weber and Talcott Parson. So let's start with the Max Weber. So my roommate going to be started, Mr. Scene is going to start it. So let's start with Weber, Max Weber.
Max Weber.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, let's start.
LCMR.
What
Latent function and manifest function. Conformity and deviance. And some middle range theories. And wait a second, whose concept? This was not of Weber. This was of that person.
Merton.
Merton. LCMR is of Merton.
What is the full name of Merton?
Robert K. Merton.
Okay.
Okay. So Weber gave concept of Weber gave concept of ideal type, authority, bureaucracy. Weber, I gave talk on Weber yesterday. So today I will talk on that person, new person. What is his name? Merton.
Yesterday you didn't talk about Imam Durkheim?
No, I talked about Weber.
Okay. So you want to talk about today?
R.K. Merton.
R.K. Merton.
Yes.
Okay.
So Merton talked about LCMR, latent and manifest function, conformity and deviance, middle range theory, and RSA reference group. Okay. In latent and manifest function, there are scholars like M, RM, RSF, and more. M say Merton. He gave definition about this. He introduced this concept latent manifest function. Then RM function is like Radcliffe Brown and Malinowski's है ना. Okay, RM और RSF Radcliffe Brown, Spencer and Durkheim है ना. And
RSD.
RSD Radcliffe, Spencer.
And above was MRM, Merton, Malinowski and Radcliffe Brown.
ये तो बोल तो दिया मैंने.
What?
Merton, Radcliffe Brown and Malinowski.
Okay. First tell the frameworks only. Don't
Okay.
explain. MRM, RSD, first tell all these frameworks.
RSD, and after RSD, RP. Radcliffe Brown and Parson है ना. So this is its framework and
Scholars. These are the scholars.
These are the scholars. And now framework will be latent and manifest function. Next UIU है ना. Functional modernity, predisposition of functional unity, and functional functional unity, functional indispensability, and functional universality.
Modification on the postulates of these three.
बताओ दिया modification on the postulates of these three. He gave the modification. He gave.
Okay, you and further
is he gave about this deviance and middle range theory also.
Dysfunctions, non-functions, latent and DNLF. Dysfunction, non-function, latent and manifest function.
Latent and manifest. D N L
M. Now explain this topic.
Okay. So okay. Next topic is, what is next topic? Conformity and deviance. Okay. So Herbert, he took this idea of conformity and deviance. First there is definition of conformity, then deviance, then anomy, and the CDA, conformity, deviance, anomy, and conformity, deviance, anomy. What is topic? Conformity and deviance. Okay, deviance, anomy, and
5 adaptive response.
5 adaptive response. Yes.
Autonomic response.
Adaptive response. 5 adaptive response, which are सबसे पहले conformity, then innovators, then ritualist, retreat, and last वाला rebellion, है ना? 5 adaptive response. And on next page there is also one more framework. I'm not able to recall its name. RIM? No.
No, there is no such framework. CDA.
CDA.
No, other page there is no framework.
No framework. So this is conformity and deviance.
What is my scholars?
Scholars I am telling. रिलेटिव डेप्रिवेशन है ना, एंड एक ही स्कॉलर है इसमें मर्टन के अलावा, हर्बर्ट हेमन, पता नहीं क्या नाम याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे, एच से है।
Conformity या deviance है ना?
हाँ।
तो there is a deviance in society. So what we need? Solution, that means हल. We need हल.
MD हल,
yes.
महेंद्र जोनी हल, है ना?
MD हल.
तो एच से तो 3 है, मैं बताता हूँ। लेमर्ट,
Not speak in PVT जी.
लेमर्ट, एल्बर्ट कहानो और कोहन
अल्बर्ट
और
कोहन
और सबसे ऊपर एच से हो जाएगा हर्बर्ट ब्लूमर,
हावर्ड बेकर,
है ना? हावर्ड बेकर सेज भाई labeling theory. He talked about labeling theory, that no one is deviant, they are labeled as deviant. And Albert says it is Albert Kohano nahi, Lemert says it is views of powerful, है ना? Views of powerful. And Albert Kohano says there is subculture. So it is the subculture.
He didn't say subculture. He said that he Merton failed to explain the non-utilitarian crimes such as vandalism don't produce any reward. Subculture also.
Subculture. Next point also subculture. It is due to subculture. So it is not an individual phenomena. It is not an individual phenomena. कि individual is there. It is related to group.
Okay.
ठीक है. So this is that thing. What is conformity and deviance? And after that, middle range theory. In middle range theory, although there is not scholar, but there is framework like RAT. What is middle range theory? Because they provide a hat, and next page पे है three they are the meeting point of three
theory,
data, method. Theory तो वो हो जाएंगी मैक्रो एंड माइक्रो थ्योरी, डाटा हो जाएगा प्राइमरी डाटा, सेकेंडरी डाटा सोर्स, and theory, data and method will be qualitative method and quantitative method, their meeting point. Okay. And ठीक है. And other than this, on first page there is also thing like HAT. I make this acronym because can you tell
hypothesis, formulation, assumptions,
AHT.
AHT.
मैंने hat बोल दिया उसको, तूने कहीं लिख नहीं रखा, but वो
I called it hat. You have not written it
You have
somewhere.
not written
I had written it in the form of AHT.
where it is it?
Yeah, AHT.
You just write it yesterday, huh?
No, I wrote it earlier also. Maybe in your there will be not AHT, it is there.
कटा हुआ था. I thought कि ये कटा हुआ है, तो मैंने खुद ही बनाया.
It's okay.
तो फिर मैंने
assumptions, formulation, then hypothesis,
हाँ,
and then theory building.
Yes.
Basically, first of all, what are middle range theory? Middle range theory are the middle path between the macro theory, which are too ambitious, and micro theory, which have little practical consequences. They collect easily available assumptions, and then make a hypothesis, then testability of those theories, and then they make theories. So that's why it is a simple steps involved in this thing. Then they act as a bridge between the raw empiricism and grand theories. Further, they use the different kind of as you said, they use the qualitative and quantitative methods, plus they take both primary and secondary source of data. So now we can say they are the confluence, or they are the joint, they have a confluence of theory, data and method, tripartite alliance of theory, data and method. Now what are the advantage of using middle range theory is that is stepcity, scientific nature, testability, empiricability, empiricism, है ना, और predictability, less cost, less time. Then what are disadvantage? Disadvantage that like कि little universality, low scope of universality, subjectivity is higher, over empiricism है और over emphasize on data है. All these will be criticism.
ठीक है.
Okay.
And last topic is reference group. Reference group. This topic was firstly mentioned in H से नाम है उसका.
First, just tell me the scholars. Make
हाँ.
habit of give me scholar HMMN, Pori or whatever the scholars. Just give it.
तो Pori तो
Scholar and
concept हो जाएगा.
framework and definition.
Pori will
Scholar
be
framework.
concept.
Just give first these things.
Scholar will be H and one more scholar which you didn't write, S. That name starts from S. HS and reference group HSD. D से Durkheim and तो HSD है ना. HD you have written HD है ना. reference group. Can you tell me its acronym?
It's HM only.
HM only.
हाँ. I have not written any S.
M से Merton. S is here. You have not.
H is H.
H you have written.
Yes, HM I have written. I have written.
One is also S.
अच्छा, this Samuel Stoffers.
Stoffers बहुत अच्छा है ये, है ना. तो H से क्या नाम है उसका? What is his name? H.
H. Herbert Hyman.
Herbert Hyman. The concept of reference group was first mentioned by Herbert Hyman in his book.
In fact, this H is not more important. We are not going to write.
As much important is this person.
Samuel Stoffers.
Samuel Stoffer, है ना. He took his idea from Samuel Stoffer's The American Soldiers, in which a soldier is feel relative deprivation despite having no real hardship, है ना. So he took from this. Now relative deprivation है ना. तो नहीं, reference group. तो for reference group we must know the concept of group are types MN plus minus है ना. membership, non membership, positive and negative groups. And then there is anomy है ना. Anomy, and how is his anomy is different from Durkheim's anomy. Okay. Because Durkheim said it is a negative phenomena, degree of normalness, and he said it is not only negative. He gave about these. He get about this thing. CI RRR है ना. CI RRR, conformity and innovator, reference group है ना. He talked about these things. ये Merton.
हाँ. Okay.
So membership, non-membership, anomy हो गया. And he said one more thing है ना.
Pori, RI.
Pori. For reference group selection criteria is power and prestige.
First, always explain topic na. Just scholars framework as FD. Then frameworks, only frameworks. No, don't need to explain. Then you can start with definition. Then scholars what they said or framework what is it.
Okay, actually you have said this thing many times, and many times I try to recall these scholars frameworks na. So there is completely blank in my mind.
Okay.
So I try to catch slowly by saying these concepts.
Okay.
But I never said these frameworks. I just say their theory see, and then I move further. So I will try to improve.
No.
Slowly I will
Okay.
definitely
Have you
try
finished
to
this
improve.
topic?
Yes.
Pori.
Prestige and power and prestige, or insulation from membership
Isolation.
group, in membership group. PORI है ना.
और
और role model,
reference
individual
group. हाँ,
और reference
group.
group, और कौन सा रहेगा?
Open versus closed group.
Open versus closed group.
And RI. One there, मतलब one is reference group, one is interaction group also there in society. Another is MN plus minus हो गया है ना. So what I want to say, what is your way of learning now, right now है ना?
My way of learning.
You need to change it little bit, just like as I told you है ना, कि first you are going to read by scholars and frameworks and then book. Okay, then take copy pen like me. In what way I use, even despite having so much multiple revisions, I still use this practice because it's a tendency to forget of human being, of every aspirant in this exam. You have told
I have told R.K. Martin. Then
I'm going to tell. There's a Weber and Parson, both I can tell. So I should start with Parson.
okay.
Okay. So Parson gave mainly three main concepts: social action, social system, and pattern variable. So let's start with the social action. So social action, there are no scholars in this. So I am going to move on to frameworks. Frameworks. He gave four conditions for action to be social. That is NSGE. है ना NSGE. I should start with definition first, huh? Scholar framework and
So
definition.
whatever you said to used to say to me, na apply that on you
Okay.
also.
SFD है ना. So four condition for action to be social NSGE,
Hmm.
and there are factors influencing the actor, that are MV, and then three type of social action EMI. Now definition: any action which is consistently performed is social action. Now come on the factor framework again, that is energy four condition. These are norms and value of the society. Action must occur in social situation, and it attainment of goal. The action must have some attainment of the goal. It is oriented to attainment of goal. It E stands for involvement of investment of energy, and there are two factors influencing the work: MV motivation orientation, value orientation. And further is that MV, after MV, three type of social action: EMI, expressive action, moral action, instrumental action. In this, expressive action equal to effective action of those Webers, and moral action is equal to traditional word rational action, and instrumental action is equal to Jack rational action of the Weber. This topic is finished. Now social action. After social action, the social system. So scholars, TMG, JMD, and framework is function ये plans CDS, and ये OPSC, EMI, and AGIL, and SR, and board SF, and cybernetic hierarchy of control, and social SS, socialization, social control. And then definition. First I okay, definition. First of all, social.
Agil is not written here.
Okay, it is not written, but it is part of the thing. Social system. Social system basically is social system is a system of interconnected. Social system is consisting of a variety of individual actors interacting with each other in a situation which is an environment with actors who are motivated in terms of tendency to optimization of gratification. This definition either you will understand, either I will understand. But the ChatGPT gave a very nice definition. What is actually a social system, especially with the help of the example of a farmer. The individual farmer is the action system, but the farmer, government, agency, farmer protection organization, together all these form a social system. है ना? So that gave much clarity. So I must say you must use ChatGPT while studying any topic. Whenever you find ideal type or anything, you just go reference with ChatGPT. He will make it very simple for you. It's like act like a teacher. It will act like a teacher. Okay. Now what is the next thing is that this is the definition of social system. Now scholars TMG, JMD. The person makes social system है ना. He inspired from the for the social system. He inspired from the Tony Durkheim, and OPSC. For cultural system, he is inspired from Malinowski and WHR River. For OP personality system, he was inspired from OP personality system है ना, TMG, GH Mead and CH Kohli. So he was inspired from these scholars. Now criticism was JMD. JMD stands for Jonathan Turner, who told that his structure function is a person suffer from the illegitimate tautology and teleology. Then Merton called that his grand conception theory and grand functional theories are both futile and sterile because they don't include the latest and unintended consequences. Similarly, Derrida called his conception as a utopia. Why? Because his social system theory called as grand functional theory have little practical utility and little empirical testability and validity. वो कहाँ है? Why are you doing this? Let's kill him. Achhi. You are a killer.
Your
Oi.
video is recording. Yes.
Okay, let's move on.
Yes.
So little practical utility, all these things. So these were the criticism. Now function prerequisite of social system, and that means plan CDS. कि social system must it must have a planning, and it must have a language in order to survive. It must meet the need of its member. PLANS है ना, PLANS. It must the need of its member. Social system must be structured so that it can be compatible with other system. Or P line as CDS. Any conflict which is sufficiently destructive must be controlled, or control over potential disruptive behavior. And each system it must have support from other system. And further is OPSC ki what are the component of this social system है ना, yeah, action system. So organic system, personality system, social system, cultural system. Organism system is related to the behavior, personality related to intrinsic trait or qualities. Social system is like economic, political, social control, socialization, and cultural system is like the norms and value of the society. And each one have a thing like goal of AGIL, adaptation, goal attainment, integration, latency, where pattern maintenance. And the one is organic system filled with energy, and the personal system filled with motivation, cultural system filled with information. Now there is a status role complex है ना, is that in this system. Further is what is the characteristics of a action system. Both action, it must have a system, must have a boundary, system and subsystem must be organized, system are dynamic in nature. So each system has a subsystem, and there are functional prerequisites which must be performed by the system. Then later is that key cybernetic hierarchy of control, because any change in society or dynamic equilibrium occur, moving equilibrium that is occur when organism, personality, social system, culture system, there is a energy flow maximum to minimum, and information control. Whenever there is change in this energy flow, information control change occur, and when this change occur, in order to reset the equilibrium to a normal equilibrium phase है ना, socialization, social control, these two tools work. Finish. So this was the person social system. Next is pattern variable. So first of all, scholar framework and definition. Scholars will be here. Parson, PWM, Parson, Weber and Merton, and this Jeffrey Alexander and BJ. And the framework will be Sapad and UUPP. And definition of pattern variable. Pattern variable are the fundamental dilemma that actor face in any situation. These are the alternative choices available है ना, अल्टरनेटिव choices available to the ये जो भी रिसर्चर है या जो भी है ना, और to the actor है ना, choice between comparative variables, choice between alternative variables by the actor. These are the fundamental dilemma. He also said that these pattern variable act as a link between social action and social system, because social system provide problem, pattern variable provide their solutions. Okay. So
I need to understand this topic from ChatGPT. I didn't understand.
yes, you are right. You
variable.
should understand. है ना?
Because
I
social
also.
system I understand just because of you searched yesterday.
Hmm.
Otherwise earlier I was confusing social system.
No,
social
it should
action
be a
also.
tendency whenever a topic in this book, because some are very clear, tribe, caste, all these things.
Now
but
functionalism, positivist, conflict, it is very much clear.
Mhm.
Tribe, everything is
micro
clear.
perspective, macro
Macro-
perspective.
These are clear. During initial first and two
Similarly,
reading, they were-
interpretative phenomenology, symbolic Catholicism, we must do from the ChatGPT, because
Yeah.
online I have tried so many times with other website and number of website, I didn't get good answers. Okay, so there are 5 dichotomous variable, 5 dichotomous pairs, है ना, variable pairs were there. Suppose self-oriented versus collective orientation, affective versus affective neutrality, particularism versus universalism, and ascribed versus achievement, and diffuseness versus specify. Or then there are type of structure of social system. 4 type of structure of social system is universal, ascriptive, universal achievement, and particularistic achievement, particularistic universal. तो यूनिवर्सल ascript achievement होता है just like this system of USA है ना, वहाँ एवरीवन अचीवमेंट बेस है. यूनिवर्सल ascriptive होता है, यूनिवर्सल है बट ascriptive भी है. दिस जर्मनी नाजी, देयर your role will determine according to your race है ना. And the particularistic achievement होता है, this is like China, even the royal family have to prove their worth है ना. And particularistic ascribed होता है, particularistic to ascribed to this is Indian caste system. So these were the pattern variable of the Parsons. Finished. Is it finished? Sufficient for today?
Today.
Or Weber? Would you like to explain?
No, it will be then inequality, because you will do 2 topics, I will do only 1 topic. I want equality.
Okay guys, this is sufficient for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned with the IAS Yatri. And if you have any feedback, suggestion, query, then you please mention your feedback in our comment section. We are waiting here for your valuable comments.
Okay.
Would you like to say something?
Bye, thank you.
It's an opportunity to learn English, to talk viewers. Sure. Okay guys, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.